Representative Steve Watkins here live in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning, Brittany. It's so good to be back with you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for getting up early and being here this morning. It's not always easy. Hard to believe it, but 100 days now since you took office.
Yes, it's such an honor to be there. You know, every day I wake up and just filled with pride and that I get to go do what I think it's for Kansas and the country.
Absolutely. We were just talking before the break how many miles you've been racking up flying from Kansas to Washington.
Let's see, the first 100 days, 25,000 miles. I co-sponsored 100 pieces of legislation. Each one has been thoroughly vetted and is consistent with what's best for Kansans. I've introduced 3 pieces of legislation. One was actually signed into law, which, let me just say, in the minority as a true political freshman, that is very rare. And so I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of a lot of the good work we're doing. And so we've fielded, I've taken 170 meetings with constituents. We've fielded 3,000 pieces of mail and 1,700 phone calls. So we've been very busy. Hit the ground running.
Yes, you have been busy. Go into some more details about that new law that you introduced.
Yes, well, I introduced a piece of legislation that was passed. Got to go to the Oval Office for that, which was real cool. This has to do with Fort Scott, Kansas. There's a historic Civil War building down there that it literally took an act of Congress to get it protected and as a National Historic Site, and so we did that. And also something your viewers might be interested in is this ECORA Act. It's an Enhanced Credit Opportunities in Rural America Act, and what it's designed to do is to spur economic activity in small towns throughout the country. Usually when I go on the floor of the House, you might see it on C-SPAN, and I'm trying to tell people about issues and legislations and bills that could benefit them in this country. With ECORA, they've heard about, they're actually coming to me. That's very rare, and so people are excited about this bill, and I hope we can get it passed. It does have a counterpoint over in the Senate. Pat Roberts is introducing it, and so Senator Roberts and myself, hopefully we can get it signed into law.
Of course, you know, the big hot topic in Washington right now, of course, is the Mueller report. Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I have fielded all of those phone calls and emails and letters. Almost none of them about the Mueller report. They are interested in jobs in the economy, border security, immigration, finding employees for their companies or their plants, and also health care prices. And so I think the country's ready to move on. Only 39% want to see further investigations. Mueller has spent 2 years, $25 million. 12 of his team were liberal lawyers, and they interviewed 500 people. If there was something there, they'd have found it. And but there's not a whole lot of there. Americans are ready to move on.
Okay, well, Representative Steve Watkins here.